Cuba, and I am a lifestyle wedding and branding photographer based in the Netherlands. And every week I come up live on my Facebook page and I talk about wedding photography topics, engagement session, branding photography, and most specifically personal branding photography. And also I share a little bit of my personal life. More than anything, this is an opportunity for us to connect on a more deep and personal level. So if you're here, thank you for being here. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate you taking the time to look at this video. So thank you for being here. And if you're here, whether you're watching this video live or whether you're joining me on the replay, let me know that you're here. Click the like button or leave me a comment. Leave an emoji. I will love to connect with you and get to know you better. So today I want to get a little bit more personal, but I also want to share with you that this is my last Facebook Live for 2019, and I got some really exciting things to share with you. More than anything, I want to do a whole year in review of 2019 and share with you some of the things that I've been doing in my photography business, in my personal life, and just a little bit of the highlights of 2019. So yesterday I had a podcast interview. I did a podcast interview like when was it, like a month ago, for the first time, and I really loved it. And I told myself, you know what, I'm going to invest in podcasts a little bit more. So I start pitching myself in different podcasts, and yesterday I had an episode with Emily Marr, and we talk about personal branding photos. What are the why and how can we plan a personal branding photo shoot so that we know exactly that we have on brand images to show up on social media, to showcase our personality online, on our website, on our newsletter. In this day, it's 2020. We already know that you cannot question if you are a personal brand and you want to grow a business online. You need branding photos that represents your business and that represents your message, and that helps you attract those type of audience that you want on your personal page. So today I'm gonna, and the reason why I share a little bit of the podcast is that one of my goals for 2020 is to share more, to give myself the permission to share my voice, I want to focus on giving myself the permission to show up, the permission to dream, permission to follow my dreams, permission to share my voice. I know for sure that I have something unique to share, and I believe that you have something unique to share as well, because I was watching a video of Gary Vaynerchuk, and he says that let me sure I get it right. How was it, like 1.4 trillion? The point that I want to make is that the odds of us being alive is really small. So the fact that you are alive, the fact that you were born and you are on this world, is because you have a purpose of sharing a message or something that you are destined to do in this journey of you being alive on this world. So 100 trillion, how was it, 400 trillion to 1, something like that, the odds are of you being alive. And the point that I want to make is that we both have something to share, and I'm giving myself the permission in 2020 to share exactly that. I don't know what it is, but if I share my voice and if I start talking about the things that I'm passionate about, the things that I believe in, and the things that I want to share with you, I believe that something beautiful can come out of that. And with that being said, I want to ask you, where is your focus in 2020? Where are you spending most of your time in 2020? I really hope you also give yourself the permission to share your voice, to share your ideas, and those ideas that you and only you can share. So let's start with my year in review of 2019. And I want to start by saying that the first months of 2019, the first 6 months of 2019, I was in Madrid I am a business student. I had to do 6 months of study abroad, and I went to Madrid, and of course I would do a photography job there as well. And when I was there, I collaborated with different brands, brands in the wedding industry. So with jewels, with different wedding dresses, different brands of different brands of different wedding dresses, with a wine cellar, with a wedding planner, with a wedding stylist, with makeup artist, with a with makeup make hair and makeup hair studio. So I did a lot of things in Madrid, and one of the highlights that I did is that I did a stylish shoot at El Ragajal, and these photos are taken at that beautiful, beautiful wedding venue there in Madrid. And I also did a vlog, which is on my Facebook page, which you can see as well. So if you go to on my Facebook page, when you finish watching this video, go to the videos, and in the search bar you can just type Madrid. There are 2 videos that will come up. The first one, that is the vlog of Madrid. So there you can see a little bit more of the behind the scenes, and also the final pictures, and yeah, just a little bit of inspiration for your wedding. And also, I did an engagement session. So I was living like 15 minutes walking distance from Parque del Retiro, and I met this beautiful couple that were like best friends right now. So this wasn't actually the engagement, but this is just a couple photo shoot of the 2 of them, just professional photos that they wanted. And after, I think this was in late June, and in late July, they sent me a text and they told me that they got engaged. They were on vacation and he proposed, and of course she said yes. And they just wanted to thank me because I am the first photographer that created such beautiful photos for them, and they will always value that. And there's a possibility of me going to Madrid for their wedding. So there is that. I also went to Ibiza, and in Ibiza, do you say Ibiza or do you say Ibiza? Ibiza. I went to Ibiza. I went to Ibiza. Anyways, you got the point. I went to Ibiza, and I photographed this really, really fun couple. It's one of my favorite photo shoots. We stayed like 10 minutes walking from Ibiza Old Town, and I really love the Old Town. Like, if you've been to Ibiza, you know, on the upper part of where the how's it called? Like, it's Ibiza. So the Ibiza Old Town is one of the most beautiful, is one of the most known places in Ibiza, and it's also like, the name says it already, it's the Old Town of Ibiza. So I went there, I did a photo shoot of this fun couple, which is one of my favorite photo shoot. And then when I came back to the Netherlands, I traveled for a destination wedding to Aruba of Ryan and Laura, also one of my favorite. I know that I cannot say this, but it was really one of my favorite weddings in Aruba. So there is that. And it was really fun because I could have done the 2 things. Well, I went for the destination weddings to work, but I also got the opportunity to spend a little bit time with my family. My family is in Aruba. So I went there. I surprised my mom for her birthday. I was working. I did engagement sessions. I did family sessions over there. So it was really, really fun. And one of the best part is, oh wait, there's more. I also did a vlog on behind the scenes at the destination wedding in Aruba, which you can also see on my Facebook page. And that video is on the feature video. So if you just click on the video section of my Facebook page, you will see the video. But also, one of my favorite things is that exact wedding was featured in a local magazine in Aruba. These are all my photos. I am obsessed with this publication. Look over here as well. Some family photos, the whole gang right there. Oh, that's my thing. Right there. And also some detailed photos. Shout out to Ayrton Trump for helping me on that day as a second photographer. And one of the highlights of my trip to Aruba is that I also, let me look it up for you right here. I had it and I literally just lost the page. Give me a second. Oh, here it is. I got featured in this magazine as well. So there you go. Bam. Oh, I think over here as well. Wait. There you go. Oh, there you go. Look, I love this picture because the camera is floating. You see that? I love that. So shout out to Michael for that picture. And yeah, in this article, I talk about my journey as a wedding photographer, how I transitioned my whole business in 1 year because I moved here in 2016. I already was doing wedding photography in Aruba. So when I moved in 2016 here to the Netherlands, I didn't know anyone. I had no portfolio here. I basically had to start from zero. I quickly started. I just get out there, start shooting, and in less than 2 years, I was featured as one of the best wedding photographers in The Hague. So I also talk about all of that in the article. It was such a really nice story to share with you. So if you got the chance to read this, thank you for that. So also I want to make sure that I also tell this before we continue. I will create a whole blog post based on this theme. So year in review, I will also create an article about this. So you can go back on this blog post on my website, and you can I will put all the links to the videos, to the vlogs, to the publication, to all the different behind the scenes, all of that. I want to make sure there's one place where you can go and have fun with me, have a look of what I did in 2019. And also, moving forward to one of the most recent exciting things that I did is that I launched a new website. Yes, I starting when was it? The end of November. So like 3 weeks ago, I launched a new website, and the reason why I launched a new website is because that I introduced a new service to my business. I was only marketing engagement and wedding photography, but behind the scenes, I was working with different brands. I was working with Moko Museum in Amsterdam. I was working with Kane Watches. I was working with TD Leather Boots. I was working with different brands, and I thought I was doing a disservice of not sharing that as well on my social media platforms or on my website. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna start sharing this, and that's why I completely renewed my whole website. You can at the home page, you can either choose wedding photography or branding photography. So you make your own choices when you get to my website. So that was also really fun, and that's something that I'm still excited about. And I'm gonna keep bragging about my website because I love my website so much, and I want to share this with you as well. Now, lastly, I created two things for you. So whether you're an engaged couple who's soon getting married, or are you an entrepreneur or someone who just really needs professional photos to showcase maybe your unique personality on social media or on your website, I have created two freebies for both people. For both people. So for engaged couples, I've created a complete photography guide. It's a step-by-step process on planning your wedding photography timeline. I know you already have a timeline of your wedding, like when is the ceremony, when is the cocktail hour, when is the party starting, when is the um, I'm thinking about I'm thinking the word in Dutch, daggasten and avondgasten, like the guests during the day and the guests at night. So there are two groups of people. Like I know you know when those things are happening, but do you know when to plan your first look and how to plan it? Do you know how to plan the morning of your wedding day to make sure that you get those Pinterest photos with your invitations, with your wedding rings, with your wedding shoes? Or do you know how to plan a family photo session to make sure that you're not spending more than 1 hour during your wedding just taking photos, those formal photos that we know mom and grandma wants? So what I did to be able to make sure that you plan in advance, I've created a complete wedding photography guide for engaged couple, and the best part is that this is completely free. If you go to stevendecuba.com/free guide, you will get your free wedding photography guide, which will help you putting your whole timeline together. There are two timelines on your wedding day. There are two options. You can go the first look route, which is the bride and groom, or bride and bride, groom and groom will see each other for the first time as before the ceremony. And you can go the other route, which is a more traditional route, which is the bride and the groom, or the couple, the couple getting married, are going to see each other for the first time during the ceremony, like at the ceremony. So there are two ways on planning your timeline, and I guide you through all those two options through this guide. So I want to make sure that you grab your guide. And also, for entrepreneurs, if you're not an entrepreneur, if you're only someone who's building your personal brand online, if maybe you just need some photos for your LinkedIn account, or maybe you are rebranding your website like I just did, or maybe you just need fresh content for 2020. It's the end of December. I've also created a complete guide for a personal brand. So if you want to show up consistently on social media and talk about your business, if you want to show some behind the scenes of what do you do and how do you work, or if you want to just show a little detail about what you do, I created another free guide for you, which is a personal branding photography guide for creative entrepreneurs. This is yours for free at stevendecuba.com/personal branding. This is a step-by-step process on planning your personal branding photo shoot. There are 7 steps. I break it down in 7 steps how to plan your personal branding photo shoot. And this is based on my experience. I only practice what I preach. Before I did all of this, before I started marketing personal branding on my social media, before I updated my website, before I created this free guide for you, I've done it myself. I booked a photographer. I planned my whole personal branding photo shoot. I did the work. I went before you, and that's exactly what I wanted. I went, did it on my own, write down together what I did and how I did it, and translate it to you. And I just wanted to share this with you for free. So again, if you go to stevendecuba.com/personal branding, you will get your free guide, and you can start planning your personal branding photo shoot today, like immediately. So I hope this is helpful, whether you're downloading the wedding photography guide or the personal branding guide. I hope this is helpful. So if you've downloaded it, let me know in the comments what you think about it, and I will for sure want to connect with you. All right, that's it. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for sticking around till the end of this video. Thank you for being part of my journey. Thank you for being part of my 2019. I hope you gave yourself the permission to share your voice in 2020. I hope you gave yourself the permission to dream and follow your dreams without worrying what other people have to say. I took the decision to be an entrepreneur. I took the decision to to follow my dreams one day, and I said I'm not going to look to the side. I'm just going to focus on one thing. I don't care what other people have to say about me. I don't care about what people thinks about me. Good. You have an opinion? Great. I didn't ask you for your opinion. Keep it with you. Have an opinion. Listen, you're gonna have an opinion about me whether I do follow my dreams or I don't follow my dreams. So guess what? I'm gonna follow my dreams, whether you have or you don't have an opinion. So this is where my mindset is right now. Wow, I'm preaching right now. So what I want to make sure is that I communicate this with you. I want this for you. Don't worry what other people have to say about you. Follow your dreams because only you can make those dreams reality. That's it. That's it. So I want to end in this note. Give yourself the permission to dream, but give yourself the permission to follow those dreams. I'm not saying put a plan together, because there's no manual on following your dreams. It's just giving yourself the permission and actually following those dreams. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. I hope right now we are at the end of December, almost holiday season already. I'm already in the holiday season. I hope you have a beautiful season. I hope you enjoy your family. I hope the new year brings nothing but success, health, wealth, love, and all the best for this new decade. I wish you all the best as you follow your dreams, and I will see you guys next year, because this is my last Facebook Live. So next year I will see you guys, and I hope to see you guys there. All right, thanks for being here. Ciao ciao, bye bye, thank you. I will see you guys later. Bye bye.